Hello, good evening, my dears. Welcome back to our English class. How are you, my dears? Fine? Okay, very good. In the last class, we completed the first unit, Rain of Love. Today, we are going to learn second unit, Still We Rise. The theme of this unit is marginalization of women and women empowerment. It also gives importance of rights of women. The unit Still We Rise that highlights the need to empower women in their workplace as well as in society. Children, why women's empowerment is so important? Yes, very good. In some societies, women are still discriminated on their gender. They are not given the same right as men. We know women are still strict by their culture and family. Women can have equal right to participate in education and society. But today we know that some women are still getting torture from their families and from their societies. Okay, my dears, let's start our new lesson. Now you have to turn your text page number 40. Look here. Can you see a newspaper clip here? Yes. Listen here. I will read it. 10-year-old girl dies of torture by stepmother. Lucknow. A 10-year-old girl surrendered to death at the Medical College Hospital here on Thursday on being tortured by her stepmother. According to the police, the deceased is Salakha, daughter of Aravind, Indiranagar, Lucknow. Salakha was a student of class 6 of Government High School at Indiranagar. She was admitted with serious injuries to a hospital in the city around 6 pm on Thursday. The doctors who found the parents' explanation unsatisfactory informed the police. Later, she was shifted to the Medical College Hospital where she died around 11 pm. Preliminary medical reports confirmed that the girl had undergone extreme physical torture which resulted in her death. There were several marks on her body. Local residents said that they had informed the children activists about the incident. Okay, my dears, what did you understand from this news report? Okay, now you listen to these questions given below. What is the heading? Yes, 10-year-old girl dies of torture by stepmother. Where did the event take place? Yes, very good. Lucknow. What is the news report about? Death of a 10-year-old girl. What is the reason for the girl's death? Torture by her stepmother. Children, what would you do if such a thing happened in your locality? Yes, definitely you will fight for rights or you will help them. Okay? Have you ever come across such incidents in your life? Yes, most of you are telling no. Children, now let's go through the story part Cinderella. Look here. Who does all the work at your home? Yes, no doubt, your mother. What kind of work do you do? Maybe you will help your mother by cleaning rooms, line up things, then washing utensils and watering plants, etc. But imagine that you have to do all the household work alone. What will you feel? Definitely you feel angry. Then you try to think of such a girl who does all domestic work without having proper food, clothing, etc. Okay, now let's read the story of such a girl. Listen here. Okay, my dears, listen to the introduction. Once there lived a rich man with his wife and a beautiful daughter. One day, his wife fell ill. She felt that she was going to die. So she called her only daughter near and said, "Dear child, I think I have to part with you. Be good and pious. God will always be with you and will help you." Saying thus, she died. The girl felt very sad and lonely. Do you know what happened then? Yes, to add to her grief, her father soon married a proud and unkind woman who had two daughters. Okay, my dear students, listen to me. I will read the first part of the story, The Cinder Girl. Once upon a time, there was a rich man who lived happily with his wife and daughter. One day, his wife fell sick. When she felt that her end was drawing near, she called her only daughter near her and said, "Dear child, be good and pious, and God will always take care of you. I will look upon you from heaven and will be with you." Okay, my dears, did you get the idea of this passage? Oh, it's okay. I will give you explanation in detail. Listen to me. Once there had a rich man who lived with his wife and a beautiful daughter. They were very happy. Then what happened one day? Yes, his wife fell sick. Sick means illness. As she knew that she was approaching death, she called to her daughter. Then she advised her. Children, what advice did the dying mother give her daughter? Yes, very good. Dear child, be good and pious, and God will always take care of you. Then she also added that after her death, she will look upon her daughter from heaven. Children, what do you mean by pious? Pious means having or showing a deep respect for God and religion. Okay, my dears, look at the word heaven. What does it mean? Yes, heaven is a place where God lives, where good people go when they die. Okay? Hope all of you understood the passage very well. Now let's go to the next page, number 42. I will read the first paragraph. You listen carefully and also you can read with me. Then she closed her eyes forever. The maiden went every day to her mother's grave and wept, and remained pious and good. When winter came, the snow covered the grave with a white covering. Then the sun came in the early spring and melted it away. Soon Cinderella's father married again. The new wife was a proud and unkind woman. Okay, my dears, listen to me. We know the mother gave advice to her daughter when she knew that she was approaching death. After that, she closed her eyes forever. Children, what does it mean? Yes, very good. She died. After the death of her mother, the young maiden, that means maiden means the young unmarried woman, every day went to her mother's grave and wept and remained pious and good. Children, what is the meaning of the word grave? Yes, grave is a hole dug in the ground to receive dead body or tomb. Here the word wept is the past tense of weep. Weep means to cry. After the death of her mother, she every day went to the mother's grave, cried, and she stayed there a long time with great respect of God and religion. When the winter came, the grave was covered with snow like a white covering. But the sun melted it away. Children, melted is the past tense of the word melt. Melt means disappear. But unexpectedly, her father remarried a proud and unkind woman. It disappointed her very much. Maybe her old griefs started there. Okay, my dears, hope you all got the clear idea about today's class. That's all for today. Let's wait and see what happened later. Thank you.